What's up, everybody? Back again here. This is daytime now, so you can see what's going on a little better. Jesus Christ. Nobody talks on the radio until the second I hit record, you know? So anyway, yeah, now you can hopefully see a little bit better. Like I said, this truck is probably not the best one for being able to get the view I want. If I get you guys up high enough that you can see what's coming off of the plow better, then you're right up into the corner of the windshield where the wipers don't touch. And if I put you down lower out of that, then you can't see shit anyway, so what's the difference? But I digress. We're getting there. Getting a lot better. A little at a time. So let me know what you think. I probably should have waited to start off of this miserable fucking road, huh? But we certainly got some serious snow last night. Easily a foot. If not more. Now just bear with me till we get out of here and then I can actually get going. If you're new, this is one of the worst roads that are on my route. And if you're a returning viewer, you probably already know how bad this is. So I won't get into it all over again, but we are almost out of here. Almost out of here. I'm gonna have to come back up too. Jesus. I tried to push back the other side as best I could, but that just kind of run it over a bunch, so it looks messy. But yeah, I gotta make room somehow. So I'm gonna have to do that on both sides either way, and then come back up as we can. But for the meantime, we're making progress. It's supposed to calm down pretty soon. Within the next hour or so, this should be all over. We'll be doing some, I don't know if guys are gonna stay and do a little extra sidewalk cleaning, that kind of stuff, or if we're just gonna wait and come back and do some snow, which actually would be quite nice. So then I can get something different on camera. Oh, fucking sand is on. Jesus. Oh well. That shit'll melt. Yeah. Hopefully no Amazon truck this time, huh? I swear every video I do, I catch the Amazon guy. Yeah, now you can't even barely see it anymore. The rocks line at the end of the roads. Everything starts getting covered around the front. want me to go? Christ. I want to come through here again, but I guess I can't. This guy's fucking gonna get right in my fucking way instead. Does that make sense? so down the center, and then we'll come back. So hopefully you guys can see a little bit, not a lot. Like I said, it sucked. I wish I could get a better of an angle for you guys, but there's just no way of doing it in this old girl. But I think you guys can see a little bit. It's a shame last night this stuff was 6 inches thick and it whack, you know? But it's so dark that you just can't see anything, and I feel like that's kind of a waste, you know? But as I mentioned before, there's going to be a lot of different things I do, so I'm not too worried about it. It just so happens I start the channel, you know, while we're, you know, our slowest. So there's not a lot of variety right now, but have a little faith, hang tight, and over the next couple of months, you should see some good varied content. Needless to say. I'm also kind of pissed. I'm on call. We go on call on rotation for like a week at a time, and I got called in this morning, yesterday morning, whatever it is, and for a missing manhole cover. Sidewalk machine clearing the snow. Likely the cover got a little slush under it, froze, and raised up a little. That's sidewalk machine, I had no problem tossing that thing out of the way. But I'm still not used to recording, you know, everything. That would have been excellent. Would have been a good little short. Would have been hilarious. One, because he's walking along and there's a manhole cover missing on a 7-foot drop, but it is what it is. Just find it funny. I've been passing up recording things simply because there've been more of the same, and there's my one chance to get something a little new, a little different, and I fucking choke. Don't even think to record it. But there'll be plenty of better ones too. Yeah, needless to say, I gotta try to remember to bring you guys along for some of the different stuff. That's another thing. So if you have watched a couple of my videos, you may have seen the one where I run my fucking phone over with water. Surprisingly, it's still hanging in there, but there's signs that things aren't right. And so on my way in last night, I was like, oh, let me make a quick short on my phone. I'll explain, you know, a quick little update, talk about a couple of videos I've uploaded. Excellent, right? Record it, get it all ready, and I'm editing it, doing all that, and I hit play, and there's no fucking sound. So I'm like, oh, I must have fucked something up, you know. It's obviously my fault, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like, oh, that must have not done it right. So like a jackass, instead of doing a quick test, I re-record the entire thing, and trying to make sure I remember to say everything and all that, go through the whole process again, and then of course, I'm like, better edit it, do all that first before I check it. Yeah. I didn't make a mistake the first time. The phone is no longer, the mic probably no longer works. in with a loader, so screen's a little stressed. And she had quite a bit of salt pouring out of the microphone. So I figured it was not too long for the world, let's say. But it is what it is. Stop pretty shortly here. And maybe just do a nice final clean. Like I said, I'm not sure whether these guys are going to want to stay late or they're going to want to come back. But old train bridge. How cool is that, huh? I love the old stonework like that. Keystones, you know, it's impressive, you know. Somebody really knew what they were doing when they built that. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. Nice little train tunnel. Obviously, train goes above it, so it's more of a pedestrian tunnel, but you know what I'm talking about. Not too far blocking their driveway, but I can't have too much over here and I can't turn around either. So tight. tight around it. Bear with me for a minute. Do I have 9,000 point turns? Christ. Yeah, it makes a big difference if you can get all the way to the bottom. Needless to say, it is a fucking man. Doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, listening to that backup alarm all the time. Believe me, I would rip it out if it was up to me. I don't need an alarm to know, let other people know to watch out for me and not back up. You know, no fucking accountability. People don't listen to that anyway. They hear the backup alarm, nobody looks. They give a shit. You know what I mean? All that's gonna do is have somebody that really shouldn't get too confident and think that, oh, somebody else is paying attention now. No. Nobody's gonna look out for you about this stuff. Approaching the 25-minute mark, so what I'm gonna do shortly is cut this into a second part. Not so bad to upload. I meant to do it on the previous clip, and I think it ended up being like 45 minutes long, and that's probably going to end up being an absolute nightmare. I don't want to admit this because I used to think I was tech savvy. I used to think I knew what the hell I was doing, but here we are. Struggling to remember how to use a computer and shit. Most of the computers I've owned throughout my life, since the day I buy it and bring it home, it gets turned off like 3 times a year when the power goes out. It's just on 24 hours a day, computer's running, you know? And got a nice computer now, believe me, real nice computer now. I really like it. But it's either Windows 10 or Windows 11 that I'm obviously not familiar with. And it keeps fucking shutting off. Screen goes black in like 10 minutes, but the computer turns off in like 30. So I think I figured it out. Changed a few of them. Changed, let's see, the computer, allegedly, from what I think I understand, is now 5 hours. No, never. And the monitor goes to sleep in 5 hours. So I'm like, that's fine. Shouldn't cause a problem. This way I can set a video to upload and just go do what I gotta do. And at least the computer will continuously upload. Word. Nope. It'll go to screensaver and the computer will turn off and just stop the process. So now I'm getting to be too old to know how technology works, but too young to go without it. I suppose it's kind of funny. I mean, how do I put it? If you actually know me, sorry, I'm putting this up. Fuck, what was I talking about? Yeah, so if you know me, you know what I look like. I don't know if I look 40, I guess I do. I mean, I get the gray hairs, but I've always kind of looked like a fucking 12-year-old, so kind of funny. Still don't look very old, but when I work with these young kids now, and they still like 20 years younger than me, it's kind of funny to realize, you know, I basically passed the torch on at this point. What else? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that camera's over there, so my voice is probably pretty faint. And again, just bear with it. Like I said, I can only spend so much at a whack here, so I'm trying not to go crazy, but you know, every week I'll get another something, whether it's another mount or you know, whether we start trying to get a mic set up. I think people ultimately are going to rather have the commentary and, you know, the truck audio than, you know, nothing at all, like a time lapse would be. Unless, again, I dub it over, but I haven't figured that out yet. So, fuck those. But someday I'm gonna get one of you at least to say something and comment so I can start asking questions. Oh, speaking of which, I should look. I put a poll up that nobody probably is gonna look at or to take it, but I put up a poll asking what style or format of video you would like to see from the regular full length with my obnoxious voice over it, or whether you like the time lapse with or without audio, assuming eventually I'm going to be able to do that, or